Morning guys, and welcome to Glen. This is my channel following my cryptocurrency journey from start to end, and I've been doing this now for about 3 weeks, I believe. If you want to follow me and my journey, don't forget to click the little subscribe button. There's a little coin here that you can click to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, and also you can follow me if you want to message me any topics or any questions you've got regarding this video or any of my other ones on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. So I'm going to try and condense these videos down, so maybe I'm talking faster or maybe I'll miss bits out, but obviously a lot of feedback I got from my previous videos is that I talk quite long, so I'm going to try and condense it down. So I've actually got a little timer now running, so I can actually monitor how long I'm babbling on for. So let's get into it. Let's have a look at the market. So today, the only coins that are sort of fairly up are Ethereum, which actually shot up this morning. Bitcoin's down. I personally feel that today, and this is don't take this as financial advice, I'm just telling you what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to transfer all my Ethereum into Bitcoin, although the fee to do this is about £60 at the minute. Now you might be thinking, Glenn, why don't you just do the transfer to GDAX and then transfer the money from GDAX out? I've been doing that the last couple of days, and GDAX literally takes 10 to 12 hours to transfer Bitcoin. I don't know if that was just yesterday or the day before, but to be honest, all day I'm checking my Exodus wallet, refreshing it to make sure the money has gone through. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of GDAX at the minute, so I'm going to stay clear of that, and I'll probably just pay the fee because I believe I'll make that back in Bitcoin. I believe at the minute it's at 16.4. I believe that should be more likely around the sort of 17.2 mark. So minus 6% for Bitcoin is quite big. Since it's already shot up. Should have done it already, damn it. But then saying that, Ethereum shot up. Geez, Ethereum shot up 20 quid while we've been sitting here. So that's where the markets are anyway. So obviously I'll keep an eye on that throughout the day. What I wanted to talk to you guys about is my Hashflare account. So Hashflare have started paying me out now regularly. So I'm earning this much Bitcoin a day, which if I copy and paste that, just to show you, so $32. So I'm earning $32 a day now, and that's based on me having, that's actually based on 12.5 terahashes. But I did a 2 terahash upgrade yesterday, but I believe that won't take into account till tonight probably. So with this $30 that I'm getting, I can either wait until it accumulates to $110, I believe it is, or I can reinvest it, which obviously I've clicked the reinvest option. So it's going to buy me more hash power. So let's see what that will get us. If we do, what is it, 0.00188. So that's going to get me, it's going to get me 200 gigahashes. So that means tomorrow, instead of having 14.58 terahash, I'm actually going to have 14.78 terahash. So then I'm going to earn a little bit more. So instead of $32, it might be $33. To show you this in a sort of spreadsheet format, because you can go to Coin Wars, which is a website that's really good for a Bitcoin calculator. You can type in how much gigahash that you've actually running at. The power obviously to us is 0. The cost is 0 for electricity. The pool fees I calculated to be at 14.25%. Let me know if you feel that's wrong. That's the difficulty based on today. Block reward 12.5 per block. That's what you get rewarded for every block worked in the blockchain. And it says here, I've actually put this in myself, 17,000, because this morning it was at like 16.4, and I thought, oh, I bet it creeps back up to 17 grand. So let's calculate that. If you go by their ones are always way over. You can see here 17.3. I mean, that is that now actually, oddly enough, but normally it's really high. So they're saying that, yeah, $33. There you go. So they were pretty close. What did we say that was? $32. So a little bit off, but then like I say, that is what I should be earning with the extra terahash that I bought from yesterday. So actually that's probably about right. That's an extra sort of $1.50 a day compared to what obviously I just got paid yesterday. So these track really well, actually, really sort of close to the mark of what you should be earning. So what I've done is I've sat there and typed in. So imagine obviously I get that extra 200 gigahash. I've sat there and put in the extra 2. So that's that. And then click calculate. And then it'll tell you what you'd earn, $34 a day. So you can see it starts to go up. Now I probably could have used some sort of formula or something like that, but I just sat there manually and typed him in. You might think, Glenn, that's really sad, but I just wanted to know for myself how that will start accumulating. So as of today, I've got, remember that 1 terahash is 1,000 gigahash. So I've got 14,580 terahashes. So that's full gigahash, sorry. That works out 14.58, as you saw from my hash flare. 14.58. So that's what I'm running at. So you can see here I should earn about $32, which was right, wasn't it? What did we say that I actually earned today? 32.22. So yeah, very 1 pence. Damn it, 1 cent out. And then obviously I've put here how much extra terahash I'm going to gain for the next day. So I'm gaining an extra 200 gigahash, which again was right. We saw that I can upgrade to 2 gigahash. So that means tomorrow, I filled this out yesterday. Tomorrow then I'll have 14,780. So then I should earn 3,265. Then I can buy 2 10 gigahash, because it's only for every 10 gigahash. So if we go here, it's an extra $1.50. So as long as I earn, see there, $31.50, then I can buy 210 gigahash the next day. So you probably all sitting there thinking, yeah, Glenn, I get it. But I just wanted to work out. So this is based in December. So by the end of December, if that keeps happening, you can see here what I've worked out. Eventually, by the end of December, I should have 18.8 terahash. In January, from January the 1st, you can see here the gigahashes start to then pile up, because you're earning, 45, 50 quids a day instead of, dollars instead of 30s. And by the end of it, I should have 29.46 terahash. And then going up every day, I should be gaining an extra 430 gigahash, which is almost half a terahash every day. So then by February, and this is as far as I worked up to, by February I should have, at the end of it, you can see it goes from $60 a day to $97 a day. I should have 44.21 terahash. So at the minute I've got, what did we say, 14. At the minute I've got 14. That should be more like, if I keep this reinvestment option going every day, bearing in mind that's if Hashflare still have that amount of hash power available. They might sell out, they might make their site, so you can't upgrade anymore, depending on how popular they become. Then if they allow me to, then I should be able to get 44 terahash by the end of February. Now this means that I'm not earning anything every day, because every day you're paying, I'm put that £97 that I earned that day, I'm putting back into the website. And then the next day, putting it back in. So actually, Glenn is not actually receiving anything, but what I am gaining is hash power. And as I've said to you guys in the past, to me, the most important thing at this point in my life is to accumulate as much coin as possible. Now, obviously, me doing that, I'm not accumulating any coin, I'm accumulating 0. Because every time I receive Bitcoin, like this amount here, instead of withdrawing that, I'm putting it back into this website. Now, obviously, this can be quite risky, because you have to hope or rely that Hashflare don't get hacked, don't shut down, don't do a runner, don't have any issues, the price of Bitcoin doesn't fall off the end of the earth, and the difficulty doesn't go up. So these calculations that I've done, you might think, oh, Glenn's probably exaggerated things, but actually I said it, this is based on Bitcoin being worth 16,300. I actually made it lower because about last night it was worth 16.5, and I thought, what if it drops by the time I make this video? So this is all based, all these prices are all based on the Bitcoin being worth 16,300, and I actually upped the difficulty. So if we go to this calculator here, you can see it's at 15,908, blah, 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 blah. I actually rounded it up in the end and made it 16 and then put 13 zeros, so that the difficulty was, you know, catered for the next month or two. You can scroll down from Coin Wars and it actually shows you the difficulty chart. Now what I did see last night was, and I don't know how accurate this is on bitcoinwisdom.com. They've actually got a chart of the difficulty and the price of Bitcoin, and you can actually see what the current difficulty is. So it's whatever that is, 1,590,000,000 something, and then you've got estimated next difficulty. So they estimate the difficulty. This is again only an estimate, and this is their guess. They think it's going to go down 16.5%. So they actually think it's going to become a lot easier in the next 2 weeks to mine Bitcoin. Now, if that happens, obviously, then we've got Christmas. So the difficulty is going to be low, and the price of the coin, in my opinion, and this is me estimating, is going to go up. So this means that everything that I'm quoting you guys is, I feel, a really conservative estimate. I believe that the price of the coin will go up, and I believe that based on that information, the difficulty is actually going to go down. Now, the difficulty changes every couple of weeks, so 2 weeks after that, it could jump up 50%. But I can only base it on today, and that's why I've only done this chart up to sort of February, because I thought after that I can't work it out, because the price of the coin in 3 months' time, no one knows what that's going to be, and the difficulty again, no one knows what that's going to be. So you know, I just thought there's no point doing it. I'm just teasing myself and creating myself a lot more work. Actually, it took me quite a while to do this last night. I did it while watching TV at the same time, and all I was doing is I was putting that amount of power in to this website, Coin Wars, just changing that to whatever the power was the next day, and then clicking calculate, keeping all the values the same, and then just copy and pasting whatever it come up with in there, and then putting that into the chart. So I feel like that's a really good reading of it. So I got a message saying, Glenn, in your last video you talked about compound interest and you really lost me, and I switched off and I didn't understand it. So I thought I'd lay it out in simple terms. If you want to, and this is if you want to, obviously don't take my advice on it. If you want to just mine as much coin as possible, you can just buy one of the Hashflare contracts. You can buy, if you want to, you can come on this website and start off at 60 gigahashes, which will cost you $9, yeah? You can either transfer them that in, I had a few questions actually, saying like, Glenn, how do I actually buy? I don't understand how you buy it. And admittedly, I was exactly the same. If you watch back on my videos, you'll see that I looked at this website and said, I don't understand it. You pick how much gigahash you want, and then you click proceed, and then you click select payment method, and you can either pay with Bitcoin, you can pay from your balance, you know, that amount of Bitcoin that I've accumulated. If you pay from balance, it's like it's done. As soon as I click that button, it's done. Pay with Bitcoin, it gives you a Bitcoin address, and you just copy and paste it and put it into your wallet and send it. Or you can do by credit card or transfer. I think with those, they take so long to go through. I think you can't start mining. It starts mining for you, but you can't make withdrawals or anything like that for a few days or a couple of weeks. I can't remember. I don't know the exact time frame. And also, it's a bit difficult because when they take the payment out of your credit card, they're looking for you to get a 4-digit code at the end of the transaction on your credit card statement that you then put into the website to confirm that you've ordered. So it's quite good of Hashflare to do that. If anyone's thinking, oh, Hashflare is a scam, why would they do that? You know, if you're a scam, you will always just keep taking people's money. Like you'd make it as easy as possible to take people's money. So yeah, it seems like they've really sort of covered themselves with that. So you can put in a small amount of money, as I was saying, into Hashflare, and if you wanted to, you could either just keep the contract as it is. So let's say I bought 80 gigahashes. I would come here and I would type in that I'm going to have 80 gigahashes, power nothing, fees 14. It's where I should be more scripted. But a couple of you actually said in the comments, actually, Glenn, I like that you're unscripted. We can see what you're thinking and how you get to your conclusion. So I don't know, maybe it's better, but in terms of speed, it's probably best if I pre-plan all these pages. So 80 gigahashes, that will earn you $68 from your original, what was it, $9? Sorry, $12. You could turn that into $68. Or you can click this reinvestment option. So I suggest anyone do this, even with a small amount of money, because if you're thinking, Glenn, I don't want to put in $1,000 into this website and I don't want to do reinvestment because I need that $1,000 back, or I need to pay my credit card, or I need, whatever it is, then please don't obviously do anything silly like that. But if you want to, you could put in a small amount of money. I don't know, say like, I would say $50. That's quite a reasonable amount. 300 gigahash, that would probably earn you 1,500. No, I'd probably earn you about, I don't know, $200 to $50, something like that, by the end of the year. Or you can click this reinvestment option, where every day, whatever you mine in terms of Bitcoin, as soon as you have enough to buy the next lowest amount, which is $1.50, which is another, it will buy that for you. And then all of a sudden now you're mining more the next day. So your $50 could quickly become, $100 worth of terahash or gigahash in that time. So then when you come back to your page, your Hashflare account, and a couple of weeks later, or every day if you're in my case, you would actually think, oh my God, I'm actually mining $20 a day now, and that was from $50 investment. So it can quickly snowball, but it takes a little while. If you think of making a snowball, and we made them the other day for a snowman, obviously you need to get a small clump and really compact it together. At first you put it in the ground, and if you slowly roll it, obviously it picks up all the stuff from the ground and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's how I see this Hashflare going. Obviously you're putting in your initial investment that you feel like you want to keep tight and secure. But then if you allow it to, it can become something bigger and bigger and bigger if you want it to. So please take that on board and only put in what you're willing to lose. I don't want anyone out there thinking, oh my God, I've just remortgaged my house for this and I've lost it all, or, yada, yada, yada. Just make sure you stay sensible and only spend what you can afford. I put in $1,600. To me, in British pounds, that's about 1,200, I believe. I'm quite not happy, but if I lost that, it's something that I don't mind. It was saying that I had to spend, and I would have either spent that on a new TV or I would have put it into this, and I chose to do this instead. So that's where I'm at, guys. I've got some other things I want to talk about, but I want to try and keep these videos down. I might do 2 or 3 videos, smaller ones, instead of doing like one big 40-minute long one. So I hope that's been helpful to you. Let me know what your thoughts are on Hashflare and what your investments are. Please comment down below. The last video I've done, because I hit 100 subscribers, I've actually done a $100 giveaway of Bitcoin. So I'll be transferring someone Bitcoin if they win. I'm just going to choose a random comment using a random comment picker on Google to select a random comment in the section. You have to be subscribed to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and comment down below. This isn't something that I'm going to do in every one of my videos. So if you've subscribed to me hoping that you like Crypto Nick, who does it every day, I won't be doing that, just because I feel I don't want a channel just full of people that just want to win some money off me. I want actual people that are going to communicate and help and give advice, and to me that's more important. But the reason I've done it on that video is because I hit 100 subscribers. I've done it in a very short period of time, and those first 100 people obviously have started with me when obviously my video content is at its probably worst, hopefully. Hopefully it'll get better and better, and obviously when really I wasn't giving too much information because I was learning myself. So I feel like I thought, oh, I'll reward them back by obviously doing this giveaway. But it's not something I'm going to do every day or every week like some of the other YouTube channels out there. I actually want a community of people. I don't care if I'd rather have 100 good subscribers than 10,000 people that I don't know. So anyway, that's and before I go, guys, final thing I want to say is if you are thinking of joining Hashflare, obviously it's entirely up to you. You can click my link just below any one of my videos. It says here, start mining with Hashflare today. I'd say get in there before they run out of hash power, and they're all sold out like Genesis Mining and some of the other mining sites. To use my link down below, that's if you're, I believe that's if you're just starting. So if you've already got a Hashflare account, then this is irrelevant. But if you use that link, I think you get like 8 or 10% off your first order or something like that. So feel free to use that link, and I get some extra hash power for referring you. And obviously that would help me out get to my goal quicker. So that's it from me, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.